let's try this. So my name is Emily, and I've never recorded one of these before, but a lot of my friends said I should try a YouTube channel, so we're gonna try that. Um, and I'm gonna show you how I do some makeup, I guess. Yay! We prime our faces, right? This is Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer by Hard Candy. I kind of do whatever, and I say that because you're gonna figure out what's gonna work best for your skin, and everybody's skin is different. And I kind of use whatever is readily available to me. I'm not rich, so I can't afford all the things that I would like to afford. So you improvise, you know? I go to the drugstore and I go to Ulta and I take what I can get. And you learn how to use the products that you have. So you make it work. Beforehand, I had lotion on. It's medicated lotion that I use for my eczema. I have really dry skin, so I want to use something that's hydrating on top of my lotion, something that's not going to irritate my skin more. And you just kind of rub that in. And my headband of choice was bunny ears, if you can tell. I have a giant mirror here, but you can't see my huge vanity of things, and brushes are behind you. Our next thing. I don't color correct. I don't feel like I really need to. I have like one blemish here and one up here. It's not really that noticeable. And easy to cover. So again, like I use what I can get, and I kind of mix these two, if I could find them, these two foundations together. This one's a little bit darker, a little bit thicker, and this is just an e.l.f., a light one. This one's in light ivory, and this one is in creamy vanilla. I don't always use foundation just because it's a lot for your face, and I think if you don't need it, don't use it, you know? But I just kind of like go like that. Hope that it comes out of the spout thing. My words of choice are incredible, right? Awesome. It looks so pretty. It's a masterpiece at heart. Alright, so because I'm lazy, and I don't share my makeup with other people, really. If you do other people's makeup, don't do what I just did, because that is unhealthy. If you have skin problems, or whatever it may be, like, that's not cool. So, don't do that. Kind of just mix them. Hope for the best. I put it down my neck just so that it blends out a little bit more. I take my wet beauty blender, and I have an assortment of them, just because they're good to have. They're really good for you, and I find them easy. They're Real Techniques beauty sponges. I just find it easier to blend out with this. I have lots of brushes to pick from, but I like the beauty blender. It feels much better. Just kind of get that, and you want to blend it out fairly quick because it can dry. So you want to make sure it can move around. I lightly dab on my ears just so that it looks similar, nice and smooth. Not that anybody's really looking at my ears for it to matter. I don't speed it up because I don't know how to speed it up. So you get to sit here through all of the agonizing pain of me doing this. It's gonna take forever. It's not gonna take forever. It's gonna take longer than your average makeup video because I don't know how to edit. So you're doing great. Baby steps, right? I was playing music, but when I hit record, it stopped playing music. So I'll just click for music on my laptop in a second, and we can pick some songs together. Okay, that's the general basis. I'm gonna continue blending later anyways. I'm just gonna comb out a little bit of my eyebrows just because I have foundation in them right now and I don't want that. I periodically do this because it builds and it'll dry and it'll make them like stick together, and I don't want that. So between takes, just comb them out, clean them out. Okay. So the next thing I do, and it's gonna sound really weird, I take like, this is a glow luminizer drop thing. I'm gonna play some music. I feel really good without music because I don't know how to put music as like a backdrop. So I'm gonna really quick pick out some music. My laptop wants to turn on. Hopefully that doesn't fall. Also, that's my dog in the background. Her name is Lana. She's a border collie mixed with a lab, and she is about 1 year old, a little bit over now. She's a really good dog. I love her. Yay, music, awesome. She's very silly. Good girl, mama. So I just kind of like put this, okay, like that. It just makes everything look more unison and glowy, which is why I end up putting it in this area. I do cover it up with concealer anyways, so that doesn't stay. But it's just to give the... We're doing great, guys. Oh, you know I need another one. And this I got from Marshall's. I think I got it for like 11 bucks. You know, and obviously you can tell it's not all that great, but it does the job, and you do what you can with what you've got. I do have some like loosener fix thing that I can try to put into it. If I could find it. There it is. Okay. This just says liquid fix, and I got it from Primark. It came with like a glitter set. But it should help loosen up some of the content in here. Let me just do that. Let's do that. I'm doing some risky business by doing it on my knee. But whatever. Put a few drops. I hope that works. Because this dries fast. So if I don't blend this out fast, like it's gonna just mess up my face. I'm gonna put this next to those actually, because sometimes they just get messed up. I'm really trying not to curse either. I curse a lot, so just so you guys know. There we go, a little bit better. Over the brow, on top of the brow. Put some on the nose. All the rest will come later. I put on my chin, my cupid's bow. But I want to get some. Oh, that was. Hey guys, I was ready for some. Then I take some LA Color Concealing Correct. Just put some here. I'll blend it out later. Hungry tonight. Oh. My body, my body, my body. I usually put on bronzer, like I have a liquid bronzer as well, but it's winter and my skin is really light, so it's just more difficult to blend out that way. I think it's just easier at this point to just use powder bronzer at this point on. When I'm tanner, it makes it easier because it just makes me overall dark. But I don't need that right now, so we're gonna blend. I use this really awkward shaping one just because I think it's really cool. You got this big end and the flat end, and I don't know, let's see. So I listen to everything. This is some K-pop for you. You're gonna realize I listen to everything, and I also sing everything. I love to sing, and I love to dance. Like any typical girl, I guess, right? does makeup, and she dances, and she sings. Ugh. My really good friend actually showed me this band. What are they named? Red Velvet is their album name, and then like Summer Magic. I don't know. Oh, someone texted me. What is that? What a sweetheart. Okay. I got a dog video from a cute guy. We can talk boys too. You guys ever need advice? Don't come to me. I mean, I'll help where I can, but I'm not the best. I'd rather be alone because people are difficult, and I kind of am an emotional person, so like when I get emotionally invested, I'm in there and it's hard to get out. So, and it can easily go the other way where I'm like, oh no, this isn't gonna work for me. Alright, so the next thing, usually people set their face. I don't. I will set that at the end. So what I do next is I put on my I want to say bronzer because it'll just blend out later. Usually I do my my highlighter, and I use these two palettes, Five Below and Marshalls. I don't remember where I got this contour shape palette. I think I got it from Five Below, but it's got a couple good colors in it, you know, like nothing too complicated. Your basics, you got some cool tone and some warm tone. And I use the cool tone because I'm white. I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm white. So, I use a big fluffy brush, which is a Wet n Wild brush, and I got that from Five and Below as well. Who would have thought? And you just kind of give yourself some color. It's like a tap brush kind of motion. I don't know. And then just dab it back in, top over here where it's most used. These I won't use until summer. We are at what, December? Yeah, we're in December. Guys, it's December 7th, I think. I wanna someday kinda love. So now, because my forehead is like more difficult to put color onto for whatever reason, to skip the whole process of trying to gradually put things in there, I just go into the darker colors and then just place it all over my forehead because it gets covered anyways. I kind of have bangs that are kind of growing out, but they kind of still exist. So they still kind of do a thing. So I just kind of like work with it. Shape up my chin a little bit. Not that I really need it, but it just kind of helps look all unison. Shape your chin a little bit so it gives you a little more angle. Not too heavy. I say that because when you go onto your eyes, like a lot of people, they do their eyes first, which makes sense because depending on how your eyes look will change how the tone of your face looks. So if you're doing like really dark eyes, it makes your skin look really pale. Just like if you use really bright lips, it'll have that same kind of effect where it makes your teeth look really white, but it also makes you look really pale. You just have to learn how to, color your skin right, what works best for you. So the next thing I do is just go over really quick with some highlighter. I love this palette. I got it from Marshalls. It's the Paris Hilton highlighter palette. It does its job. It's beautiful. It's got all these different tones. And I use all of them because they just look nice. So like in the summer, I use like more of the yellowy one, or the warmer one right here. But typically I use these ones because, wow, you can't even see that. I use these two because they have the lighter ones, the more generic ones, but these are for more like summery and warm. I just use this end right here. Like that. You know? And I just do a dash because I'm extra. And I already have some highlighter, so we're just gonna go like that. Hello. Oh, oh, oh. How do you feel about that, guys? I think it looks amazing. I didn't really need to put any more highlighter on because I had a lot on from the liquid one. And I'll change angles so you could see how this looks, because I know you're looking at me from the side and you're probably like, wow, that didn't do anything for you, Emily. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. We're already on 15 minutes, right? So that sucks. This isn't supposed to take too long. I am really thinking about what I want to do to my face, which is why I'm taking my time. Okay, so I think I'm good with the highlighter for now. For now, because there's never enough highlighter. Here, I'll show you how that looks from the front end. Place you back here without dropping you. Sun is streaming and over. Okay, so this blush right here I made. It was like 4 other blushes that were falling apart or at the end. And I just kind of crushed them all up and put them into one palette. And I made this, and I really like it. And now that's really easy to do. I just kind of tap this on because it can be really harsh sometimes. But you put some rubbing alcohol into it and it dries up all together. So it's good. To keep me warm when Sundays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays grow cold. Love, I put some on my eyes because it gives it that color. Some right on my nose so I look like Rudolph because 'tis the season. I think I'm going to go for something more natural. So it's not like I'm taking a longer time because I have the time to take it. This really doesn't take that much time. I don't really need to contour my nose, but I feel like, why not? I'm going to use, nope, not that one. Not that one. Where'd it go? Found it. I'm going to use the lightest color I have here and just kind of like go over my nose really quick. And you just kind of, I don't know, it's a generally flat-ended brush, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of buffery. Not too crazy, just a little bit of shading just so it gives it that look, so you don't look too flat-faced. I like to blend it up with my brows, so it gives me more of a like a. No worries is out of place, and you're still probably working at a 9-to-5 base. So I'll probably go back in with some highlighter just to make that more amplified. How my nose is looking right now. If you want to really jazz up some features of your face, you go under your lip and it makes your bottom lip a little more plump looking. If you want to chisel your chin some more, you go like this. It kind of makes it look more pointed, more narrow. You just have to know the dimensions of your face. You know, I used to be really insecure about myself, which is why I ended up being so good at makeup, but it's not that way anymore. Like, I don't really care anymore. But I just do it for fun now, but when I was younger, I just wanted to fix my face, and there's really nothing to fix. Like, I don't really know. I think I'm beautiful. So, whatever. But let me not toot my own horn or anything. Brush out my eyebrows. Really quickly, just pencil them in. I have dark, thick eyebrows, so I don't really have to do much. I just kind of shape them a little bit. Sometimes I make them into boxes, and it's not very appealing. But it is what it is. I try with what I can do. So I just want to get close so you can see kind of what I'm doing. Because I forget what I'm doing sometimes, too. And he's a fool, you're just as well, but gives you hell. And this is an e.l.f. brow pen. I think I got it from the Christmas tree shop. Or you can probably go to any kind of marketplace, I guess. It's e.l.f. You can find it almost anywhere. I'm pretty sure I could find it on my school campus because in our bookstore we have it too. See, that's kind of all you need. Like, I just need a little bit more of a defined shape. The only thing I really struggle with is the end right here, the tip. Hey, yo. I say that because I feel like I rub my face a lot. And that particular area likes to rub off all the time. I'll show you this brow. It doesn't take that long for me to do my brows because, again, I don't really have to. If I really didn't want to, I don't have to do my eyebrows, I feel like. They're generally nicely shaped and defined enough as it is. I don't dye my eyebrows. I don't, like... I thread them sometimes, but I mostly do my brows myself. These are naturally given to me. I have naturally really thick eyebrows. Thanks, Mom and Dad. They both have dark, thick eyebrows. I'm Puerto Rican, if you guys couldn't tell. If I didn't say that already. I think I did say that a little bit earlier. But, so... I'm like white, but... I don't speak Spanish, so I might as well just be white. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with any of the cultures. We're all as one in unison. It's cool. We're all people. I'm like a mix of things, as I found out recently because it's not a sponsored thing. Ancestry.com. My uncle actually signed up for it and wanted to know what other things we are. We found out that, like... Let me just find... The like I breathe, your back and take this pain. But there it is. I have a lot of things in this bin over here. But we wanted to find out what other things we were because, you know, some of us, my dad is the youngest of 7. They kind of all look different. And as far as we know, they all got the same parents. But we have quite the family tree. So we were trying to piece it together, figuring out what could we all be. We got some Greek in us. I have some Italian. I have some Mediterranean. I have some Israeli. I have some Taino tribe, which is the Caribbeans. Like the Caribbean islands, it said like, I'm European as in like, well, Mediterranean would be like European. So when we were trying to piece it together, because it says as many documentaries as it could. It said like basically, what's his name? I don't leave this on for long because it makes it really white and I don't like that. I just want it to kind of set that. I don't like when it makes it too white and it makes it too harsh on my face. And it hurts to like open and close my eyes sometimes. Like it just makes it really tight and really hard to breathe. You don't need that much. You really don't. I don't like baking my face. It's too cakey. It's gross. It's heavy. But anyways, found out that my family is from like, I'm getting distracted by the music. So basically, we were thinking Columbus came with the black slaves to the Puerto Rican islands and raped and pillaged our villages. Some of them got to escape. One went to Greece. Found a lover over there. And then we were taken to the mainland. We were taken to America because when he founded Puerto Rico, he thought that was America. It was really us. Hey. So we have Mediterranean because he one of his dudes probably raped us or fell in love with one of us because we good like that. But I don't know exactly. But they're all around the same vicinity. So when he's traveling around, he just kind of took us along with him, and got mixed up in the match. So it is what it is. This is the Carol Lorac palette, and I think it's really pretty. It's unzipped. I got it from a knockoff place. It's not the original one, but it does the trick. Look at my dog being all weird. Yeah, Lana? We're gonna let her have her privacy eating herself out. Anyways, I just kind of put some pinks. These two, the unbrided and unconditional. Anyways, un. I just want to make my crease a little bit warmer. I had a lot on that one brush, so we're just gonna keep them all on a neater no. I'll show you in a second what this brush is. It's like a very tight brush. It's not too tight. It's a good fluff brush, but tight enough where you could just go in the crease and blend it out like a buffering brush. I have a lot of brushes. I'll show you them in a second. I have a lot of makeup, but my makeup box is a mess. I'm going back and forth. I'm sorry if that's like blocking you. If I like completely blocked all of that, I'm not paying attention as much as I should be. Just a little bit at the bottom. I'm making this up as I go. Wow, I can't even English. Enjoy my facial expressions. Stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta. It's funny because I always see people like put tape on the sides of their eyes to make it sharp looking, but like I don't like that sharp look. I want it to feel more blended. I want it to feel more unison than just I just feel like that's too much. Like you're probably already doing a cut crease with glitter and all these other layers of things. Like it's just Are you comfortable? She's so cute. I love her. There's my baby. So I'm just gonna help blend it out a little bit more. This is a little more fluffier. It's a more flat-ended brush. So this probably has some stuff on it, but like it looks like the same color. So if anything, it's just gonna blend it out, and that's fine. I tell you. I hold at the end of this brush because you want it loose. You just want to blend. You just want to kind of. I'm not living without you. I don't wanna be free. It's ending. I'm staying. You gonna love me. Oh. I feel like I was thinking I wanted to do light on the eyes, but maybe I want to do more of a smoky look. So I'm going to continue on with this palette, and I'm going to use these two as my eyelid color, and I'm just going to keep it smoky because that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm supposed to be seeing a friend who told me that I should do this, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this right now, and you're going to wait. Both have the same eyes. And every time we get so precious here. Just took a flat brush. It's dirty as shika. Yeah. Live with me, stay with me. Trying this out. Yeah, screaming shout. And I'm not going down. Bush strike and kill. I'm not gonna leave you way I will. I just kind of want to make sure that everything is pretty well blended. I'm gonna go back in with that little thinner brush. That's not the same brush that I was using, but it'll work. Go in. And just kind of go over the crease again, just so it looks a little more unison. I loved wing eyeliner, but I really don't feel like doing some winged eyeliner right now. So I think I'm just going to go over my eyelash line with some black eyeshadow, just to give it the illusion of the thickness, but to give that smokiness back into it. I use this. It's a smudging brush. And then, let me a second. I gotta find it. Love me, love me, love me, love. You're gonna love. Me. just go over my eyelash line so that when I do my mascara, it looks a lot thicker, it looks fuller. Because I feel like you kind of lose it when you do smoky eyes because everything looks so dark. I'm really sorry that I keep blocking my face and my mouth. Like, this is right in front of my face and it's probably sounds funky. And this is an e.l.f. palette, if you guys didn't know that. I don't remember the name of this palette, but I absolutely love this palette. I've hit pan on a few of these things. e.l.f. is my shizzes. It's like awesome. Some sits himself behind. Oh, that was a little much. Just sigh. You should have seen my look from yesterday. It was a lot lighter. It was very glowy. It was very like kind of cotton candy-ish. I had purple in the crease and I was inspired. I was on Pinterest and I was like, I want to do some colors. So this girl had done a very glowy look. I'm not sure who it was, but she looked like she has a channel or something like that where she does it. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. She had like a very glowy look. She had like purple in her crease and then pink on her eyelids with some like really light green, like a very frosty kind of green. It was really pretty, like a mint color. And then her lips were very pink as well. But she just looked very like just very glowy, very pretty. And I loved it. I really wanted that look. I think I'm gonna put black eyeliner on because that just ties it all in together with this smoke look. Maybe I'll put brown actually. That's pretty too. I forget that I have all these other colors. I have lots of eyeliners. Maybe I'll do something. Should I do something different? As if you're gonna answer me, because this is totally a live screening. Nah, let's go with the classic black. That's my faves. This is Maybelline's New York's Eye Studio. It's their gel one, and I've had this for quite a while, which is probably something you shouldn't do, but I just put some coconut oil, put it in the microwave, it heats up, mix it up, and it's the same eyeliner that it used to be. So I just kind of take this. It's a plastic brush. It doesn't have any bristles. Some people struggle with this. Again, you need to learn your materials. Learn with what you have available to you. I literally got this. It's $2.28 from Primark. That's the number of the brush, $2.28.